Sandy's Donuts was started in 1983 by my grandfather Sanfred, or Sandy Osland, along with help of my grandma Donna. My grandpa had recently lost his job and was looking for something to do, and he had a huge passion for donuts. He learned how to make donuts on wood-burning stove from his grandma, and his friend suggested, why don't you do your dream and start a donut shop? So it's kind of how it happened. And soon after that, my dad dropped out of college and came home to help them. And it was right away. The community loved it and supported it, and it just kept growing. Then we, moved to a new location in 2002, where our current production facility is, and then continued to grow from there, adding more stores. I kind of worked throughout the business my entire life, and in 2022 I took over as CEO, and 2024 I bought in as majority ownership. Yeah, so kind of the real estate challenge we were facing was we were running out of space. We kept growing and having all this demand, and we needed certain equipment to meet that, and we couldn't fit that equipment in our current facility. We were butting up against each other with racks, and it was just everything was getting so tight and starting to be inefficient. So we really needed a new building for production, and it was tough because there was so little commercial real estate that fit our needs that was available. So I chose to work with Goldmark Commercial because a friend of mine recommended me to Goldmark and Brett Saladin. So I then met with Brett and got to know him a little bit, and I was very impressed. I had been working with some other realtors, and Brett really kind of blew me away, and at that point I decided, hey, I want to work with you, and went from there. Goldmark Commercial had a great approach throughout the entire process. They truly listened to my wants and needs, and rather than sending me a bunch of irrelevant listings, they sent me exactly what I needed and just kept in touch and communicated very well throughout the entire process. Right in the beginning, they took me to the office and they showed me a ton of data to help me understand kind of like the state of the market, whether it was prices, availability, and whatnot. And that made a huge difference. Goldmark Commercial went above and beyond by being caring, honest, and showing me all the options, whether it was available listings or even listings that were off market. Making those calls, figuring out what was possible, and that made a huge difference and really helped. This real estate decision has already impacted us, and we haven't even moved into the facility yet. Just knowing that we have the facility that's going to be able to support us for the next 20 plus years of growth has allowed us to reach out to new contacts and push for growth and add more sales. It's been a huge impact for us. The final outcome of this project was amazing. We ended up finding an awesome facility at the right time and the right price. If another business owner was considering working with Goldmark Commercial, I would absolutely recommend them. I would tell them that Brett and Goldmark Commercial went above and beyond. They were honest and truly cared about what was best for my company. They showed me amazing listings, and they weren't pushy. They just wanted to help me out, and I never felt like they were forcing me to make a decision any which way. They truly wanted what was best for me, and that meant a lot to me.